Greetings everyone and welcome to Review Time. I'm your host Islip, and today I'm going to be doing a review on a figure that I've wanted for such a short time. I honestly really did not want this figure up until about 2 months ago. About 2 months ago. That's when I finished watching the complete Transformers Cybertron series, and I don't know, I've had a hankering for this figure. So, anyway, yeah. So today my review is going to be on Megatron from the Transformers Cybertron series. Now, I decided to start him off in his vehicle mode, and it's pretty nifty. I like it. It looks like the Batmobile from hell. And I'm actually probably going to have a comparison shot at the end with a very badly done mock-up of what this would look like if someone did indeed transform this into the Batmobile from hell. So there he is with his Legends counterpart. And his Legends counterpart looks amazing for a Legends figure. But he is nothing compared to this big bad boy here. So big that I can barely fit it all into the screen. Should have bought something to compare it to. Alright, be right back. So yeah, size comparison, here he is with an alternator's figure. Now at this angle it looks like they're about the same height, length, whatever. Let's put him at the most back end part. Okay. Give me a second. And there you can see the size difference. Megatron is vastly superior in size to the alternator's Optimus Prime, who in Japan isn't known as Optimus Prime. He's called Jinrai. He's not called Convoy, he's Jinrai. So here he is with alternators, Prime, and you can see, just put him on top right there. So you can see, yeah, he's not, Megatron is huge. Huge. Let's see. He doesn't have he rolls pretty decently. He's got 6 wheels to roll on. He's got 2 here. Sorry. Turn this like this. He's got 2 under here and 2 here. He rides really low, so stuff ends up dragging on the ground, which is why that and this wheel doesn't. This wheel pops off for the gimmick, so pops off for the gimmick, so that's why he has the extra wheels. But he's pretty cool. He's like a monster dragging racer car thing. I don't know, but he looks really cool. Again, I'll put a comparison at the end with the some mock-ups I did of this being like the Batmobile and stuff. But he's pretty cool. You'll see some of this orange here, and some people are probably going to be like, what the hell is up with the orange? I'll show you when I turn him into robot mode. In this mode he has a cyber key gimmick. Here's a cyber key. I actually like this, looks really nice. You just put it in here, and these pop up, and as they pop up they spin, the turbines, so it's pretty cool. Let me see if I can zoom in just a little bit for you. Alright, and do that again. See? It spins. You can also put missiles right here. He's got these clear missiles, which I'm not really fond of clear missiles, but it's okay. At least it's sort of unobtrusive. So he's got those twin missiles, which kind of look a little weird, but they do fire. Let's see if I can get it to fire. They don't fire very well, though. And I lost a clear missile. So, yeah. That's about it for him in this mode. Before I forget, I did get this from the Pharaoh one. And, yeah. I got it for a good price. This thing is in great shape. And I was so happy that I was able to get him. Let go of the cyber key. So, alright, now from this mode, I'm going to take him right into he's got a sort of like a jet mode thing, which it's just kind of tilt these like this, and then you lower the camera so everybody can see what you're doing, and you split these parts apart and unpeg them. And then just flip this out like this. Turn it around like, whoops. Slide that, it's a slide. Now he's giving me problems. Slide that like that. And plug it in to the wheel. There's a middle clear spoke here. You take this. Unpeg it from the various places it pegs into. Fold it. So lift that up. Fold it like this. Plug it into there. Just straighten these out some. And that's it. And that's the jet mode. It's okay, it rolls really well. It actually rolls better now than it did as a car. But again, gimmicks are exactly the same. Push that in. Those flip out. You can shoot the missiles. But I'm going to put them back into car mode. Because that's about the only transformation I'm going to do on screen. That said, you will see a transformation. It just won't be me doing the transforming. So let's put this back like this and get it ready. Okay. Turn it around like this. And let the magic begin. And there he is in his bot mode. I had to move the camera back because he's actually quite the magnificently tall fella. And if you're wondering why I'm talking kind of like hushy, it's because my nephews are trying to go to sleep. It's, you know, what time is it? 11:07. And okay, so it's time for a size comparison. Here he is with an alternators right next to him. You know, let me see if I can find something a little more relevant. Hold on, guys. Anyway, so I'm here taking my brother-in-law's Revenge of the Fallen Optimus Prime that he custom painted. So, and they're about the same height, so leader sized. I'm gonna put this back before I get killed. Yeah, so here's with his legend size self, standing side by side. If I can get him to stand, because he's a little hard to stand. He doesn't like to. Now, I did mention about the color scheme. The color scheme is a bit gaudy. Now, let's see. He had sort of this color blue in Energon. It's like a tealish color. Purple when he was Galvatron, gray, white when he was Megatron. But he's got a lot of this orange here. So some of you may not know why. I'm not too sure if I know why. I do know that he's always referred to, at least in his color scheme, as wearing the armor of Unicron. And here's Armada Unicron next to him. And I'm going to have to pull this out a bit. And you can see I'm in my kitchen. And if you look at the shoulders, let's take a look at the shoulders. You can see that there's some similarities in the shoulders. Oh, I forgot to put these parts out. He's got these little purple spikies. But you can see, like, there's a black, well, this is actually, there's a black swoopy right here. It's purple here. You can see the oranges, this silverish color, more orange. Oh, you can't see it. Well, there. You can see the swoopies right there. You can see the spikes. Definitely an homage to Unicron. You can see the orange color, silver, orange with little silver bits, albeit a different pattern. Purple swooshy. Here it's black. But yeah, so that's the deal behind the gaudy color scheme. The gaudy-ish color scheme, excuse me. Let's move this back over here. And get Unicron out of the shot. Now in this mode he has two gimmicks. He has, if you take the cyber key and plug it into this side here, these pop out and it forms some sort of melee weapon. And if you move the trigger, let's see, move the trigger towards the front of it, it does that, back like that. I think it goes like this. And plug it into his arm, I think. It goes on his forearm like that. Yeah. So he's got that. I think that's the first melee weapon you see him when the first time he uses it. And then he gets like a power upgrade, and then the next weapon he gets comes out of this end, which is, let's turn him all the way around. Put the cyber key in, push it down. That pops up, and then you take the whole section here, wheel and all, pull it out, close that back up, turn this around, and sorry, and you take this, push it forward like this. Now I used to think this was a really dumb weapon, but it becomes sort of like a hand Gatling gun. You turn this right here and it spins, and just ignore my cell phone. And then you plug it into his hand here. And this was actually a pretty powerful weapon. It shot off rounds of energy, which where it was enough to kill a lot of, or really damage a lot of bots. So, so yeah. Articulation, he's got slight head articulation. His shoulder pits here, they hinder too much movement, so you've got slight movement. His waist does turn, and it's not for transformation, so 360 here, 360 at the shoulder, in and out at the shoulder, right at the upper bicep, 360. He has a double elbow. I don't know what that's for. He's got a double elbow, and his wrist actually does move. Legs, ratchety joint, all the way like that. And if his backpack wasn't there, go all the way back. Bends at the knee, right above the knee, rotates like that. And his foot pivots, and it moves like this, but it's really loud clicking, so I'm not going to do it. And that's pretty much it. This figure is an awesome figure. He is a very awesome figure. He goes for about $50 online. The silver repaint Galvatron goes for about $199, which is why I've got this guy and not Galvatron, because Galvatron had a much better paint job. However, this, it's the same figure, just different paint scheme. This guy is pretty awesome. Once you understand what the colors are about, it's not so bad. But I wonder, what would he look like if some of his colors were different? Interesting. Kind of poorly done paint job, but I don't have a professional program for that, so it is what it is. So should you get this figure? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Especially, okay, maybe the colors are kind of bad, but that's fine, because you can always repaint them. And I just showed you I just showed you one really, really interesting repaint. So, yeah. But he's really cool. He has a nice presence about him. I didn't think I was going to like these horns, but I actually do like them. You sort of give them a devil feel, and they do evoke, like, I guess if you tilt it back like this, you could get away with Batman or whatever. Doesn't matter. He looks really cool. He looks really cool. He poses really well. He just has that awesome, ominous presence. That's a Megatron type figure. Oh, and in Japan, they don't do the Megatron turns into Galvatron thing. Armada, that was strictly Megatron. Energon, Megatron there was strictly Galvatron through the whole season. And in Cybertron, he starts out as Megatron, and then when he goes silver, he becomes Master Megatron. Yeah. I like how the Japanese did it, because it made no sense. He kept becoming, let's see, Megatron, Galvatron. Then at the start of his season, he's back to Megatron. Then he's Galvatron again. Then he's Megatron. Then he's... That's ridiculous. That was stupid and redundant. So that's me and my review. And I definitely think you should get this figure. Definitely. Let's see. It definitely gets a 9.5 out of 10 for the vehicle mode, the car mode, and for the robot mode. The jet mode gets a 9. It gets a 9. I do like it. It still looks pretty good. And that's it. That's my review.